Well, good morning, or good afternoon, whatever time of day you're watching this. Right now we are heading to the doctor. We'll see if I can find out what my results were from my tests Friday. This morning I got up, I got a knot on my belly from where I injected my insulin, and it was sore. I don't think that's quite right. It's making a little corn silage yet. Wow, something stinks back there. Now, I don't know if you guys can see, but back there in the truck, we raked up the yard, and that's all walnuts back there. Our walnut tree dropped a lot of walnuts this year, so I got them. When I can, I've been taking and loading those up and taking them out to the farm, feeding my squirrels out there, and hopefully they're going to bury some around and get them started and get some walnuts growing around on the farm. I've got 2 right now that I know of, but I would like to have a lot more growing out there. So yeah, yesterday kind of sucked. I couldn't do nothing. About the only thing I could handle was sitting in front of the computer. And, by the time you guys see this, my doctor will know. Back inside of my kidney area was hurting yesterday. I was short of breath. Just couldn't function. I'd get up to do something, it's just like I'd been running a marathon. I'm like, what in the world? Now today I'm starting out not too bad. So anyway, yeah. So we're gonna go find out what the doctor has to say and see what's up. Okay, I'll be back unless I fall asleep again. So I feel pretty good right now, but that's how every day starts out. Then I feel okay, like I'm going to set the world on fire, but then the next thing you know, it's just good night, Charlie. So, all right. Well, while I was sitting there in the doctor's office waiting to go in, they could have saved a phone call. Oh, there's a nice old Chevy. There ain't no rust on that thing at all. Anyway, the doctor's office called and said, oh, your CT scan came back clean, there's nothing wrong. Okay. And told me that here in a few minutes when I was in there. But anyway, blood test that they took Friday, didn't show anything. Oh yeah, I gotta go this way. I told him I'm still having troubles. So he's testing my thyroid function, and God, I gotta figure out where this gas. I can smell gas in this truck, and I cannot find it on. And checking thyroid levels and scheduled. Gotta send an order in. See, I got a CPAP machine. They're gonna have me sleep with that somewhere and make sure the settings on my machine are right. It's either because he's thinking it's either a thyroid issue or it's my sleep apnea. Which I told him, I said, we got to get this figured out. I got to get to work. Can't keep doing this. Like I said, I got up this morning, felt like I'd set the world on fire. Here it is, about 11:10. I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm just shot already. Haven't done nothing. Oh, and then he's sent in an order for antibiotic too, because the crap in my lungs. So he's like, well, don't give up yet. Well, what else am I supposed to do? So anyhow, That's why I'm here. I'm going to throw a little money at the REC bill and find a bunch of money again this week. A lot of money. And I don't... Yeah. Thought I had a bite on my truck here that I'm driving. My cousin called looking for one. I was like, oh, cool. But, yeah, I don't think that's going anywhere. I almost forgot. I gotta get that back of the truck cleaned out. Look at all those walnuts. That's a lot of walnuts. Trying to think where to dump them out here so the squirrels can get to them and I can, it won't be in my way. Interesting. I gotta find a spot and get that done. Otherwise I would take the brown truck today, but I haven't fixed the brake line yet. I gotta get that fixed. I'm trying to stay awake. I just got done helping the gal measure her window out, and I gotta stay fairly clean because Squirrel's got a volleyball game at 4 I gotta go to, and then get a hold of the brother-in-law then, and I think we're going after some more supplies he decided on. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Anyhow, yeah, I guess yeah, alright, I gotta figure out. Holy, all I did is carried a few jugs of water, moved one truck, moved the dually, and fed the dogs. And I'm way short on breath. And had a cat pestering me. Hey, he says I've got some gunk in my lungs, but son of a... Wow. Got the walnuts out. That's a hell of a pile of walnuts. It'd be funny to see when the squirrels find them. That's the kid that's been coming out here shot all my squirrels, because I'm going to have to jump him about that. Quit shooting my squirrels. I don't mind squirrels being out here, and I'm trying to use those little farts to plant some walnut trees. So yeah. Then I was thinking about I WD-40'd the... Oh, that was the other thing. I WD-40'd the hood release and the doors pins, so... Oh God, guys, now I'm getting a headache along with this. Like I said, at the start of the video today, I got up and I felt like I could set the world on fire. I'm like, okay, I got a good night's sleep because I couldn't stay awake, and now I'm back to short on air, and yeah. Oh well, I guess, huh? Like I said, that's quite a pile of walnuts. It's about knee high there in the middle. And that ain't all of them. I didn't get them all picked up before the heavy rains came and washed a bunch of them away. So I wish the doctors would figure me out. I know one of you guys said something about doctors not being miracle workers, well, I know that, but still. Everybody says one day at a time. Well, I'm running out of 1 day at a time. Crap. Okay. I gotta sit down already. So, I'm starting to feel like I was, well, like I did when I was drinking pop with aspartame, and I'm not doing that. That aspartame, and if anybody out there is drinking that diet pop or eating stuff that's got aspartame in it, get away from it. All right. This is one of those motors I should have never let go. Put this in the truck for a guy about, oh shit, 12, 13 years ago. That's got factory forged pistons in it. So we're an oddball size. And here 13 years later, he's having trouble with transmission shift, in which I found out kickdown cable's foobarred. But I see he's got a bunch of oil leaks. I don't know if it's coming from the tranny or what, but yeah, this poor old truck was a nice looking truck when he got it, but yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, the steering wheel, drive it straight down the roads, straight up and down. Got looking at it closer, he's got the shot. This poor old truck is used for coyote hunting. Oh, while I was there, I seen he had some old tires. So what are you doing with those? He says, I don't want them. He says, I don't like them. Snow gets around, you can't get around on them. Well, they've got about that much of the key. And the nice thing is they're all 4 match. So that black 98 needs a better set. This truck needs a better set if I get her going again. 90 ain't got too bad, but the 90, I don't know. I might throw an idea. He's got an old WD 45 Alice Chalmers tractor with a 3-bottom plow and a cultivator to go with it. I said, well, how much do you want? He says, I don't know. I got thinking, you know, he was interested in that 90 before. Maybe I could trade him that 90 for that tractor and that. And, oh. So yeah, now I've killed, it's 3 o'clock, so I got about half hour, 45 minutes before I got to be in town and watch squirrel. But he about scared the shit out of me. Instead of just not coming in the door, he just boom, boom, boom. Scared the hell out of me. Like, who the hell's here? But no, I just seen all that. You could tell where oil's been dripping off the truck, so I went back up to his place to look at the ground where the truck's sitting. Yeah, nothing fresh looking, but I don't know. I would love to talk him out of that old white truck. All I want is that motor back. I'd pull that motor, wash her off, clean her up, check her over good, and she would go right back into something else. Oh, that was he says that motor, when I first put the motor in, he complained about it being low on power. And I'd got that intake, it was supposed to be a brand new intake. I got it, and it did not show any signs. I mean, you use the intake, unless you put washers on there, you scratch the intake with bolts, and it was brand new. I put it on, he says, that thing's dogging on power and eating oil. I'm like, what? So we brought it back. I pulled the intake off. I talked to the father-in-law that was a machinist. I said, this don't make any sense. It's a brand new intake. He said, well, bring it up. I can't remember how much the father-in-law had to shave off it. Guess what? Brand new out of the box, the thing was warped. It wasn't machine flat in the factory. Put her back on, put her back together, and I took it up, dropped it off because he wasn't home. He found me the next day. He said, what the hell did you do to that truck? I'm like, why? Something wrong yet? He says, Jesus Christ. He said, I can smoke all 4 tires on that thing because it's a full-time 4-wheel drive. I'm like, really? He says, before it didn't want to get out of its own way. He says, now I stand on it, it'll break all 4 tires loose. I'm like, okay. Yeah. When he got that truck, body wasn't bad, and it drove straight as an arrow. Driving it down here, I was holding the steering. You're supposed to be like this with the steering wheel. I was like this with the steering wheel to go straight down the gravel. I'm like, oh my God, and he still drives this thing. Well, when you're chasing coyotes across the corn stubble and that, I guess you don't care. But yeah, so I might end up hopefully I can change that throttle detent cable. That's what they call it, kick down detent cable. I gotta call in another place. Could take 2 to 4 days to get one. I'm like, what? This guy wants his truck kind of fast. Well, then I'm going to tell him, I see he's got another problem up in the front end. His U-joint must be out on the front axle, because you can see the cap spinning in the yoke, because she's got a shiny ring around it. I'm like, ooh, that's not good. So I better tell him about that too. But yeah, that's a guy that, yeah, that's because this building, that was the first vehicle I put in this building after I built it. And I built this in December of '99 is when I turned the power on in here. So, yeah, that's been 12, 13 years ago I've done that motor. And he ain't ever brought it back to have an issue with the motor. After we put that motor in, he smoked the tranny. Had to have the tranny rebuilt and beefed up, which it's held up to it. So, but this kickdown cable, I can't push it in, I can't pull it out. It's stuck. So, I guess we'll get a new one in there and see what the heck's going on. That's all you can do. But anyway, I guess that's the thing, I gotta get something to organize keys with. Get me some tags or something, so I don't lose anybody's keys. Then the doctor looked at me today, he goes, why do you look so different? Well, I combed my hair back, I didn't have a hat on, and I said my mustache, I might have to trim that up, and he's like, ah, that's it. He said, you look different. I'll get me fixed so I can keep going. So now I'm thinking about a tractor and a 3-bottom plow, because I got an area out and he's got a corn planter. I'd say, okay, make me a deal on the corn planter, the cultivator, and the tractor. He goes, I don't know what it's worth. Because the reason the corn planter is, squirrel wants to set and sell sweet corn, which it seems like that seems to be going thing. A lot of people made a lot of money this year. If I had that planter and plow and that cultivator, I could plant it and take a small spot of the yard. Then it's not such a big tractor to get around and plow up a couple areas and plant the sweet corn, and then that'd be a little less for me to mow. But I don't know. I got enough other issues going on. I'm trying to get stuff in place to make money with instead of losing money. Oh, yes. And one other thing. Somebody else made a donation. Jesus. I'm going to be glad when I can talk again someday. Made a donation. There we go. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. And what I picked up with what they donated was, you know how I talked about I wish they had extensions with magnets? Well, here it is. Gear wrench 81235. The extensions and adapters that are magnets. And let's see, do I have anything close? Of course not. So, see? And let's see. There we go. That's a 1/4 inch one, but so with what was donated to me, told him that's what I did, and he's like, oh, cool. So and it's even got a big 1/2 inch one, so the 1/2 inch magnet's a lot more stronger. See? So that it'll hold on to your bolt, but it won't super hold on to it. It'll keep it from falling out, and that could have been handy a while back. especially doing cam sensors on those Pontiac. So, and it was, when I found it, he said, make me a deal on it. He said, I'll make you a hell of a deal. And I ended up buying it cheaper than I could have bought it offline or anything. So, thank you. And that's my Alabama redneck buddy that done that. You know who you are. So, anyway, yeah, so I got some good extensions now. But anyway, here I go, feeling like I'm talking a mile a minute again, and I guess I better get going to town. All right.
Keep working hard, girls. You can do it. Nice serve.
Oh! Good one, Crystal. Oops. You ready, Crystal?
Good job.
Oh!
Hold on, I should be saying
Ready, Crystal? Oh, good one. You ready?
nice serve.
Whoa. Oh! A little softer, Crystal.
Good try, Katie.
Crystal. Out, yeah. Do it again, Crystal. Oh!
Nice hustle. Go, Morgan.
You ready?
Nice serve.
Whoa! Out. Ready. Yeah.
Okay, you know where it's coming. Be ready.
Ow.
Good serve, Abby.
Oh.
Good job. Do it again.
You ready? You ready?
Nice.
That was in. Snuck that one over. Keep it going. Oh. Yeah. Well, it's about 10:10. We're finally home. Went to the brother-in-law's and we had to go get some more drywall, a half a sheet of plywood, And what else? Oh, faucets and that. Some more stuff for his house. Wish I was buying stuff for mine, as you can see. But anyway, someday. Went to Squirrels game. I think I'll put that's a couple of short segments. I'll have. Well, if you're seeing this part, you're already seen that I added Squirrel playing volleyball. So I guess I don't know much else. We're gonna get this loaded up to the computer. It's gonna be late, but hey, better late than never then, right? So, all right. Well, we'll catch you guys later, and thanks for watching.